Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about the Galactic Wars. I'm seeing a lot of that online. A lot of people are talking about the Galactic Wars, the reptilians, draconians versus the Federation and things like that. And to me, it's very fascinating uh, to move into that space, right? It can be a little bit of fun, but there's a lot of fear around that as well. And this fear is coming from programming. We're being taken over, we're being controlled, and things of that nature. And this is all programming. This is the dense 3D energy, right? Now, when we look at it from the perspective of humanity, we see humanity being controlled by other humans, maybe institutions, organizations, things like that, right? We move up into 4D, which is where the planet now is starting to move through, and this same energy is manifesting, but it's manifesting in the framework of ETs, extraterrestrials, and good versus bad. So it's the same energy, just seen from a higher frequency, a higher perspective, right? We're reuniting with our galactic consciousness. So of course, our reality is going to turn from humanity, human, only Earth, separate, to more of a larger reality where there's some inclusion into this galactic federation. But yet we're still experiencing that good versus evil type of energy. Now, my Pleiadian guide has told me numerous times, in fact, given me a glimpse of this galactic war. And on a 4D level, that is exactly what's happening. So as we move up through the 4D frequencies, we're going to experience some of that. We're going to start seeing more of that kind of thing. But remember, this is all the process of ascension. So it's the same energy. The dense energy is manifesting from a different perspective. Okay. So when you get stuck in that bandwidth, you're going to feel very much that fear, but it's going to look different, right? It's going to look like a galactic war instead of a war here on Earth, a human versus human type of thing. So that's what's going on. But we want to keep our antenna like really high, right? We want to tap into those 5D frequencies and ground those frequencies. And as we do that, we could start to create space and see what's happening with galactics and things like that, with the reptilians and the grays, whatever it may be. But see it from the perspective of 5D, which is the ascension process and the healing of all this. So there is a physicalness to this. In 4D, my Pleiadian guide again has talked about that. But as it relates to the energy, it's simply pure frequency. We want to keep our eye on the prize, right? Which is manifesting new Earth here. We want to stay aligned. We want to stay in tune with 5D energy and allow that to flow through us. Because when we do that, we can ground it into Earth. We give Gaia the opportunity to transmute more of that density that is anchoring the planet into the lower frequencies. So when we can do our part, we rise up, and that will manifest as a cleansing from these malevolent types of ET beings that we're hearing about and things like that. So that will literally purge these frequencies, right, as manifesting as these lower ET races from our reality. We will start to move beyond that, because when we're looking at 5D, when we're talking about 5D, this energy really doesn't exist there. It's all love. It's all creative force, power, abundance, things like that. So, but in order to get there, we have to move through 4D, and that's what we're experiencing, right? Again, this energy is just manifesting in a different way. We're seeing it from more of our galactic perspective, because when we're awakened and we're in 5D consciousness, we have the ability to see and perceive everything below us, which is what the Pleiadians are doing right now. They're observing all of this below, and they do descend into the lower frequencies and assist in this transmutation of this dense energy, the clearing of this dense energy for Gaia and for humanity, and it manifests as this galactic war. So I don't want you guys to get hung up on this, knowing that there's a battle to be fought or anything like that, good versus evil. Okay, we can observe that. And again, that's a function of the frequency that this reality is playing out in. The important thing is to continue to realign and stay aligned, stay centered, align with your 5D energy, stay connected, stay aligned with your galactic consciousness, and ground the light so that we can move through this process as a collective. That's the amazing opportunity that's here. So I wanted to shed a little bit of light on that. So if you guys would share this video with at least one place, I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment below, like it if it resonated with you. I wanted to also throw out there, I'm available if you guys are interested. Anybody is looking for one-on-one coaching, visit my website, soulandgracecoach.com. Schedules starting to fill up a little bit, which is fantastic. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for the connections that I'm making on a personal level with each and every one of you. And those members who have joined the membership, I am so grateful for that family, the Soul Integration Coach family. Just means the world to me. And I'm looking forward to what is coming in 2022. So till next time, guys, love and light.